Pokemon classifies every single different Pokemon into one of 10 different colors. And some of it makes absolutely no sense. Like Regidraco is, yes, that's right, you guessed it, it's green. Because, of course it's green, what do you mean? I'm on a quest to defeat all 9 Pokemon generations using only one color in a Hardcore Nuzlocke challenge. The color is randomly chosen every single time I start the game, and once a color defeats a game, it is removed from the wheel forever. Like for example, we've already defeated Generation 1 with purple, so that's gone. And now it's time to find out if we can beat Johto as well. Welcome to Generation 2. This is Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. We're doing every single region, so this counts. And today we choose what our color will be to begin Pokemon Heart Gold. Brown? All right, listen, brown is a really, really good color. It's actually one of the most populous colors. It's very solid. We love brown. And our random brown starter, since none of the Johto starters are brown, is Kangaskhan. That's really cute. I'm a big fan. I've never used the Kangaskhan in a Nuzlocke before, I don't think. Right, Kangaskhan. I feel like it was probably the best starter we could have gotten. Our rival's gonna have Chikorita, which honestly, it's neither here nor there. But Comet Punch is gonna, oh wow, Comet Punch does not do that much damage. Although, it can hit up to 5 times. It hit 3 times. Okay, not ideal. But it can hit up to 5 times. Oh, that felt quite mean, actually. Basically, what just happened there is a massive Kangaskhan has just looked at this tiny Chikorita, and the Chikorita didn't even attack once. It used a growl. So basically, the Kangaskhan's been like, gah, 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 gah. And the Chikorita went, ah! And the Kangaskhan stopped for a second and thought, ooh, maybe I should punch a little bit less hard. Gah, 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 gah. Yeah, 5 hits. Okay, we won. I do feel somewhat responsible and somewhat bad about that. My goal is to get through this run without a single loss. There's loads of brown Pokemon to use. They've got a massive variety of types. Truly, if there's any run I should be able to win easily, wink, it should be this one, he says, before the thing occurs, before the event happens, before that one battle. And now it's time to get some encounters. We have, Sentret. Now, obviously, this is brown. And quite frankly, a Sentret should be incredibly easy to catch. And I do love Furret so much. So I'm excited to use a Furret. I've always been a massive Furret fan. For like 9 years, I've been the biggest Furret fan. I've just failed to catch a Pidgey. I used all my Pokeballs on the Pidgey and it didn't catch. So not only have I failed to catch the Pidgey, I've just failed the encounter for this area too. God's sake, man. You're a Pidgey. You're supposed to be so easy to catch. No one has ever failed a Pidgey capture before. This is so embarrassing. Fortunately, we found Pidgey in a second area, so we have another chance to catch this bloody stupid bird. And see how easy that was. First body ball and we've done it. This is so weird to me because this looks like a gray Pokemon. And gray is a Pokedex classification, but it's classified as brown, which I don't really understand that. I'm not going to question it, but I don't understand it. And with that, it is already time for the first gym. Now, the question is, can Geodude solo this entire first gym? Now, he's only got 2 Pokemon, so... Oh, speaking of gym, that's what he's called. I should rock polish to outspeed. That's what I should do. All right, never mind. Okay. I guess we just critted it. That is the end of you, unfortunately. But now the real challenge begins. Dude, Geodude is incredible against the first gym. Oh my god, it's just crap. Okay, well... There we go. The first gym has been dominated. Geodude has one-shot both birds. Falkner, I am so sorry. That was quite rude of me. That was perhaps a little bit too much. Now this man wants to give me an egg. And quite frankly, I'm not usually into taking eggs from strangers, but this is a special exception. Unfortunately, there is no brown on this egg, which is a little bit strange because usually in the UK, when you get eggs, the eggs are brown, which I always thought that was weird. When I went to America and all the eggs are like pure bright white, I was like, oh, that's strange. Is it like a country thing? Because usually when I see eggs in the UK, they're all brown, and then your eggs are all bright white. Just an interesting little tidbit. Spearow is such an underrated bird Pokemon. Everyone talks about Pidgey all the time. Oh, Pidgey this, Pidgey that. Pidgey got so fantastic. Pidgey got so cool and handsome and got Mega Evolution and all that. But no one ever thinks about Spearow. And it makes me sad because Spearow is genuinely quite good. And apparently everything's hard to catch in this. I'm just realizing that I am so aggressively weak to fighting types. It's okay. I'll simply punch him until he's dead. Please hit 5 times. Oh, I hit 2 times. Oh, he's focusing. Oh no, if I miss. All right, if I miss, this will absolutely be the end of King's. Please hit more. Just don't low roll. Just don't low roll. Woo! All right, crit definitely would have killed me there. Now, can my team of Mother Dearest, 2 birds, a stone, and an actual real-life pet defeat Bugsy? Oh, I didn't realize that Sentret evolved at level 15. That's so early on. Yes! One of the greatest Pokemon of all time, and it's not even close. Now, Scyther is the only strong Pokemon on Bugsy's team. It's not even close. There's a Metaport and a Kakuna. What's he doing with those? I have no idea. I have Fake Out now, and that is incredibly good to use against Scyther. Now, you can't U-turn. You're getting smacked in the face by Comet Punches. Honestly, if we get 5 here. Oh, he's got a bloody Orange Berry? Citrus Berry? We get 2 times, and he's Focus Energy up. A crit U-turn, honestly, it probably wouldn't kill. Oh, okay, a crit U-turn might kill now. Gonna pull a quick switch out. A tactical switch. Predicting the U-turn so we can tank it. Nice work, Gym. I'm glad we didn't stay in there, because with a defense drop, that would have done way too much damage. 1 point of damage. Speaking of way too much, Metaport, you're gonna need to slow down there, buddy. Gym continuing his streak of one-shotting every single gym leader Pokemon he sees. Wait, is Gym just the GOAT? Gym has single-handedly one-shotted every single gym leader Pokemon in this entire run so far. I am incredibly impressed with Gym's performance here. Just, oh my, wow, that, just incredible. Every single gym Pokemon has been killed by Gym. Oh, guys, I completely forgot there's a rival fight here. I walked into this willy and nilly. And frankly, I deserve whatever comes to me now. Oh, actually, now we get to show off the cool thing that Mitch has. See, one of Mitch's abilities is Scrappy. And I flipped a coin on which ability to give to Mitch, and it came up Scrappy. So we could just punch this ghost to death. Unfortunately, Kangaskhan is incapable of taking down a Bayleaf. Wow, you Reflect? Okay, so Bayleaf's moveset is Reflect, Poison Powder, Synthesis. I need a crit. Oh, no, we are not doing much damage. And you're landing poison powders? Oh, no. And you can heal yourself? Oh, this is really bad. I need to stall off this Reflect. And it's just using Synthesis. If it poisons my entire team, then it's not good. And Box is doing absolutely 0 damage. And it has Stab Razor Leaf too, so I can't use Gym in this fight. Bayleaf is honestly a massive tank. Just don't. Oh my god, it has Synthesis and Reflect. This is so annoying. If I lose to this, it would be so embarrassing. Aurelius without Reflect should do good damage. Oh, it does half. It does half. Yes. Don't worry, Brian. You can take care of this. Just finish it off now. No, the crit! Brian's dead! No! Oh, the high crit ratio move got me. Oh no, that's really bad. It's all right. We have another flying type here. And this one has a special flying move. And it does nothing. Oh my god, it did no damage. It did like no damage. I don't even think another one can kill. But Joe, I need you to do a little bit more, please. I should have evolved you before this fight, but I totally forgot there was a fight here. He's on 1 health. He's on 1. Come on, it's on 1 health. Come on, Pidgey. Oh, we have quick attack. Yes. Yes, finish it. Finish it off. Finish it off. Yes. Okay, that was genuinely terrifying. There was a real chance that Bayleaf could have potentially swept my entire team. Can't help but notice the Farfetch'd here is brown. And I could use some more brown Pokemon, especially after the loss that we just had. So I'd like to steal this from you, please. So we found a Drowsy, but it's yellow. But I also know that Abra spawns here. And you might think, oh, but Abra is also yellow. And you'd be right. It's actually the Pokedex that's wrong. It says that it's brown, when it definitely should be yellow. Before I get my next encounter, I need to take a snappy. We're looking good, guys. We're looking really good. This encounter, this route, should be 100% chance for Abra because it's the only brown Pokemon that I haven't already caught. Here is a 1 Abra encounter, I think, in the entire game that I can get because I fumbled the other one on the other route. But I'm not going to talk about that. It's fine. I have a fastball that works better on faster Pokemon. If there's any ball that Abra should stay in, it's this one. Come on, Abra. Stay in the bloody ball, please. No! All right. We now don't have an answer for Chuck, which is really bad. Now, unfortunately, this might be the first gym that Gym can't handle by himself. Because she leads with Clefairy, and quite frankly, I just think it's too risky to put anything other than Mitch in the front slot, because we got Fake Out. We could potentially follow up with a Headbutt here and just take it out. Boom, Clefairy's done. And if we can outspeed and get some good Headbutts off here, maybe even some flinches, then it's massive for us. No flinch. Stomp comes through. Doesn't do a huge amount, though. We win this fight 1 versus 1, but Miltank can heal. And if Miltank starts healing, then we might lose the 1v1. Just don't heal. Just don't heal this turn. Just don't heal this. All right. Yeah, I thought you might. I mean, 1 flinch would basically change the game. Yep, you're healing it again. Okay. Yeah, that's not ideal. Not ideal at all. Just a couple of flinches could really turn this battle around. It's a 30% chance headbutt. Did you forget? There we go. Boom. Just one more. Just give me one more. One more. Oh, tough scenes. But still, just give me one more. Just give me one more flinch. Just give me one more flinch. Oh my god. Okay. All right. This might be risky, but we're going to go into Pidgeotto here on the stomp. Please don't do more than half. Oh, that does a lot of damage. And now we're going to bait the rollout and we're going to... Oh my god, you stomped again? Okay, we got one sand attack off. So you can now potentially miss. Now we go into Gym, who has the quick claw, so could potentially outspeed here. As you go for the rollout and you lock yourself into rollout with a chance to miss, and we go for magnitude. These rollouts, they shouldn't do much. They're not doing much at all. We get magnitude 8. You now can't heal yourself. You're locked into rollout for 5 turns. Okay, you're starting to do some damage here. Magnitude 7 does less damage. Oh, it's not good. Wait, we just need one more like that. One more. The miss, the magnitude 7. He's done it. He's done it. Oh my god, Gym. Oh my god, what a hero. What an absolute... Shit. I don't know what to say. This Geodude has absolutely carried us on her shoulders. What an absolute legend. The combination of moves there. Oh, sublime. And Gym has still knocked out every major gym leader. Wow, I've never been so impressed with the Geodude in all of my days. But this has been really fantastic and tremendous. Now, I lied about the Abra thing. We can get another Abra. It is possible. We just need 200 coins from Voltorb Flip. Now, I actually don't know how to play Voltorb Flip, so this will be a learning experience for all of us. Now, Voltorb Flip's really easy if you know what you're doing, which, of course, I absolutely know what I'm doing. That's why, boom, I got 1 coin. Just watch and learn how to play this video game. It's really easy. Honestly, kind of killing it right now. Look at me go. Oh. Okay, never mind. I got 0 coins. Guys, we have enough for Abra. We did it. We have 224 coins. But maybe we should keep going. Maybe we should gamble it all. Maybe we should... I'm not going to do that, guys. I'm not a gambling type of person, okay? I just want my freaking Abra. That's all I want. Just give me my Abra, and then I'll be on my... I need more... Wait, I need more coins. Wait, I thought I had enough coins. Oh, they gave me one. Yes! I hope it's modest. It's lonely. Don't worry. You'll never be lonely ever again. Can we do the bug catching contest for Pinsir? Nope, we can't. Okay, never mind. If I can catch Sudowoodo, this will be great. Because I actually love Sudowoodo. But Sudowoodo could also potentially kill my Kangaskhan. So we don't want to be too risky about this. I say staring down this Sudowoodo and... fantastic, gorgeous, weird eyes. Oh my god, it has low kick. Oh, okay, that's not good. That is not good at all. We don't like to see that. All right, looking at my team, looking at the Sudowoodo, we're gonna have to run. At least it's slow, so I can run away from it. And for some reason, running away from it just makes it disappear. We can't get a Sudowoodo, but we do have a chance to find a Growlithe and a Stantler, which wouldn't be as ideal. But since we already have Pidgey, we can avoid that and try instead to find a Growlithe. All right, instead we get a Stantler. Instead of my favorite Pokemon evolution line of all time, we get a Stantler. And you know what? That's okay, because Stantler is really good. It doesn't have Intimidate, which, you know, it would have been sick and fantastic and amazing, but it does have the normal typing, which we have been sorely lacking in so far. There we go. We got ourselves a Stantler, and no one is more excited for this than myself. I have been waiting for this for many hours. Now, I underestimated my rival last time, but I shan't do that ever again. Although, I will say, Bayleaf is very good against me. And there's the bloody Bayleaf now. Now, how many flinches can I get with Headbutt? Oh my god, that's a 2-hit KO? What a glorious day! Look at this, go on, Mitch! Oh, all right, well, close, pretty close. Good job, man. That went so much better than last time. All right, I seem to have misclicked and sent in Geodude against Magnemite. Now, I don't know if you have a Steel-type move. You don't have a Steel-type move, but you do have Sonic Boom. As long as I don't hit myself... Okay, all right, okay. Now, as long as I don't hit myself 2 times in a row, we should be fine. That's a magnitude 4, but it's quite effective. Does it still kill? Ah, it's so pathetic. That's so pathetic. Fortunately enough, though, we do have Box to wrap it up. Gym's finally evolving just before the Morty fight. He's going to carry us through that as well. He's not. I'm just going to say it right now. He is absolutely not going to carry us. I know who's going to carry us. It's not Gym. All right, Morty, I really, really need you to not curse me, because if you curse me, I'm going to start losing health very rapidly, and I don't want that whatsoever. Now, thanks to Scrappy, I can use Fake Out on Ghastly, and while it won't one-shot it, it'll get really, really close. And that's fine. You can use your Hyper Potions. That's actually what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to use your Hyper Potions so I could one-shot you in the next one. And we get the level up in battle, which is okay. I know we're doing a Hardcore Nuzlocke, but it's totally fine to get the level up in the gym battle. We use... Oh my god, wait. I just one-shot Haunter as well? Oh, hold on. Mitch, are you the GOAT? Because you might actually be. We're trying to figure it out. Can we get the flinch here? Can we get the flinch? Can we get the flinch? No flinch. But we do dodge the Hypnosis. And there's always another chance. Can we get the flinch this time? No, look. Oh, Morty. Morty, you silly, silly boy. I'm not trapped in here with you. So you're trapped in here with me, you absolute moron. What did you do that for? What a stupid idiot. Morty, that was so horrifically, aggressively free. I might have to file a complaint with the Gym Leaders Ethics Association because I honestly think you threw that match. And I think that might be an arrestable or at least impeachable offense. Can you impeach a gym leader? I'm going to impeach you. You know, I was really hoping from Route 38 to get a Pokemon like Tauros or at least like Farfetch or something like that. However, I remembered one of the rules of this playthrough is I can catch a Pokemon if it eventually evolves into the color I'm supposed to be using, even if it doesn't start with it, as long as I don't use the wrong colored Pokemon. So Raticate technically is totally usable, and I forgot to catch a Raticate in many of the other routes, and I am now paying for it by having to catch it in Route 38, where I could have gotten a Tauros, where I could have gotten a Farfetch. You know, it would have been cool and fun, but instead we get the rat, and the rat's back. So now we have Go the Raticate. Oh no, he's in the dead box. He shouldn't be there. No, he died in Fire Red. He didn't die in this game. At least not yet. I was doing a lot of theory crafting about how this battle is going to go. And in theory, it sounds really easy. You grab your Kadabra, you give it the choice specs, and you click Psybeam and you win. But it's not that easy because Poliwrath will always survive Psybeam. Now, I could give my Kadabra a Cherry Berry because it's most likely going to body slam me. And if I get paralyzed, I can cure it with the Cherry Berry. That would be amazing too. But unfortunately, that doesn't work either, because if I get critted, I lose Kadabra, one of the strongest Pokemon that we can get. So I had to come to a conclusion that I found quite is that while, yes, we can Psybeam and we can kill this Primate, though, pretty easily, and we can do the old edging method to get to level 32. While that's all fantastic and that all works perfectly well, there is no way for us to one-shot this Poliwrath. We just don't have a way to do it, which means we can't stay in, because a critical hit Body Slam will kill Kadabra, and we need Kadabra. We need Kadabra much more than we need Stantler. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Cartler. I hate to do this. Oh, wait, did I give it the wrong item? Oh my god, I gave it the wrong item. No, oh my god, I didn't give it the wrong item. Okay, so we gave, oh my god, that really scared me for a second there. I thought I gave it a Citrus Berry by accident. We gave Cartler the Lumberry on the off chance that on the switch in, we get put to sleep or we get paralyzed by Body Slam. And it only needs to do one thing, and that is to click Stomp one time. That's all it needs to do. And, oh wow, it critted as well. Oh my god, I forget to, okay, that's all it needs to do. Now, we win the battle. Guaranteed we win the battle. But unfortunately, in order to guaranteed win the battle, we have to do something quite sad, is we have to let Stantler die, because it is the only way to safely get in Kadabra to finish it off is somebody needs to die now. Because if I switch in Kadabra on a Body Slam and I get paralyzed, it's over. On a Body Slam and I get critical hitted, it's over. So we gotta let poor Stantler go down. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for your brave sacrifice. But your brave sacrifice does ensure that we win the battle now with Psybeam, because it is in range now to win the fight. And I really couldn't figure out another way to win that was 100% guaranteed to not lose Kadabra without losing anyone else. Like, maybe I could have fought it with maybe I swap into Kangaskhan. He has a Lumberry. I use Fake Out, and then I use Headbutt. Maybe you get the flinch. Maybe he goes for Focus Punch. Maybe. But he also has 2 Hyper Potions. He has a Citrus Berry and 2 Hyper Potions. So there's a good chance that I also lose that 1 versus 1 too. And I'd rather lose Stantler than lose Kangaskhan. That's just how it's got to be sometimes, unfortunately. Of all the sacrifices, this was the most valiant one so far. Even though it breaks my heart, it had to be done. Route 42, we need a Mankey from Route 42. It is the only Pokemon that we can feasibly get here. Nothing else is brown in this area, apart from, you know, all the rocks and mountains and all that. A lot of Mareeps, though. Does Mankey like the Premier Ball? It's all fancy on the inside. You don't like fanciness, and that's fine. Now, Mankey's been a little bit tough to catch here. I've used about 15 Pokeballs on it. I've had a 35% chance to catch it at the absolute lowest odds, and I have not hit a 35% chance over about 15 different Pokeballs, and now I have 5 left. If we don't get this Mankey, it makes the rest of the game a lot harder, we'll say. Oh, no, you're joking. No, I'm actually gonna fail to catch a Mankey. It's a 35% chance I've missed it every single, and it's critting me now too. Oh, this is so bad. This is my hubris. I should have brought, that's why, oh no, I should have brought Hypnosis from Stantler. It would have worked. It would have worked. No, I'm gonna fail this. And it's critting me too. It's critting me twice. Okay. We have managed to bring him down to only have struggle left. So now he will hurt himself. He's in yellow health now, which means we have a higher chance to catch with the 2 Pokeballs that we have remaining. Please, please, please. No! We have 1 left. Oh my god. Wait, he has Focus Energy. I have to disable Focus Energy again. I have disabled his last move, so he has to struggle again. I have 1 ball left. I'm pretty sure it does 25% of your health every single time. I think he dies on the next one. I think he dies. This is it. The last ball. I've used over 20 Pokeballs on you, and I could not hit a 25% chance. This is the last opportunity. Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god! I straight up sat here for like 20 minutes trying to catch a Mankey. Oh my god. It worked. It worked. Ah, so worth it. So worth it. My heart is genuinely beating so fast right now. I don't know what we would have done if we didn't get this. You look at this. I stalled it out of 30, 60, 75, 100 moves. 100 moves we stalled it out of so that it would struggle itself. Oh, Lance, you and your level 40 Dragonite. You are so silly with that, aren't you? I feel like Fly on a level 18 Drowsy that already had yellow health was a bit slightly overkill, Lance, but you know, whatever makes you happy. Now, this is the entire reason that we spent so long trying to catch a Mankey is Pryce and Jasmine, an ice type user and a steel type user. Now, there is a little bit of an issue here, is that if our speed gets dropped, we don't really want to get outsped by any of our opponents here. So maybe I'll just get a crit. Maybe I'll just get really lucky. No, we don't. Okay, so we get icy winded and our speed does go down, which is quite annoying. It doesn't let Paloswine outspeed us, but maybe I should check Dugong as well, because that might let Dugong outspeed us here. We're going off the line now. I just realized that Dugong outspeeds us, and if it goes for Aurora Beam, it's going to do a lot of damage, but not only that, it might lower our attack too, making killing Paloswine really hard. So we're going off the line here. We're going to make some stuff up and see how it goes. There's the Aurora Beam. I knew that was coming. Does it get the attack drop though? It doesn't. And Fake Out deals not an insignificant amount of damage. We follow that up with a headbutt that can also potentially flinch. We're doing a ton, and we're taking a lot of damage on Kangaskhan here. I really don't want to let Kangaskhan die, but the thing is here, if I headbutt again, that's going to put you in healing range. And do I want to do that? I don't know. I guess we're going to do it now. Oh, it was so close. Oh, the rest. Wait, do you have a Chesto? This could be perfect. Oh, you don't. Oh, but you have a Sleep Talk. Damn it. It has Sleep Talk, which will allow it to use a random move from its move set, which could potentially be Aurora Beam. And I don't want to swap in on an Aurora Beam. Oh, it used Rest. I had the opportunity to switch there too. Now, actually, something funny about the AI in this game is when it's asleep and its Rest always lasts 2 turns. Always. Rest will always last 2 turns, it's guaranteed. But I don't think the AI of this game knows that. So predicting it to use Sleep Talk on the turn that it wakes up, yes! I'm gonna switch out and use Karate Chop. Boom! All right! That is what we wanted to see. That's massive. I've noticed that AI does this all the time, and it's so dumb for it. Now Paloswine comes in. Paloswine has Blizzard, and Paloswine's Blizzard could really, really mess us up. So I'm just gonna crit him and end the battle immediately. All right, never mind. He also has a Citrus Berry, which takes it away from being a 2-hit KO. He misses the Blizzard. And now I'm gonna crit him because I have a high critical hit ratio move. I still didn't crit him. He still misses the Blizzard. Okay, we're kind of getting spoon-fed here. I'm not gonna lie. That win, that did feel a little spoon-fed with a double Blizzard miss. I honestly, I don't think I deserve that. But a win is indeed a win. Before we go to Jasmine, we need to go to Route 39 very quickly. It's very important that we do this as a backup plan. Because the only brown Pokemon here that I should be able to encounter at nighttime, apart from Raticate, because I already have that, and I'm really glad that I caught Raticate now, oh my god. For this specific reason, we need a Tauros. I also need to catch it, which could prove difficult. And we need a Tauros. We don't actually need a Tauros, though, to be fair. We just need to catch the Tauros so we can take it out of the encounter pool potential for something else. Perfect. Also, Tauros is just generally, like, it's a good normal type. It's a good Pokemon. It's not bad. Route 48 is home to now 2 potential Pokemon that we can catch from this route, and not one of them is Gloom. You see, there is either... well, I was going to explain it, but, I mean, there we go. There was either, I believe, a 29% chance of encountering a Growlithe or a 4% chance of encountering a Diglett, both of which are brown. Even though Growlithe looks orange or red, it is technically brown in the Pokedex. And also, really exciting for me, one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Well, Arcanine is my favorite Pokemon, so, you know, pretty exciting that I get to use it. And it took 1 ball to catch. Just this Arcanine is so perfect. Just everything about this evolution line is so perfect. We did so much prep for this match. We caught Tauros. We caught Mankey. We looked at even using Focus Blast Primate because it would potentially get a 1-hit KO. We looked at so many things, but we didn't look at. Well, the main thing that we forgot to look at, the most important thing that we forgot to look at was Steelix's special defense stat. Since Growlithe learns Flamethrower at level 34 before it evolves into an Arcanine, Hobbs can just use Flamethrower and it will one-shot the Steelix 100% of the time with no risk factor. So we didn't actually really need to look at Primate getting Focus Blast. Honestly, at the end of the day, the most important thing you need to remember is that Arcanine is the greatest Pokemon in this entire franchise, and it's not even close. That's why Arcanine is my favorite Pokemon of all time, and I think that Arcanine is the best. And with the level cap being increased to 40 now, not only do we get ourselves a wonderful, fantastic Golem, we also get an incredible, fantastic Alakazam as well. Wait, oh, did I just mess up? When does Alakazam learn Psychic? Alakazam learns Psychic at level 40, which potentially was a mess up there. But the most annoying thing, oh, this really sucks. The most annoying thing is, it evolves at level 37 when you turn off trade evolutions. But at level 36, it learns Calm Mind. Kadabra at level 36 learns Roleplay. So now I just don't get Calm Mind unless I relearn the move, which I can't do until later on. I feel very at home in Johto right now because much like all of the trainers in Johto, I am also using exclusively Cantonian Pokemon. So I feel like I fit right in. Now, it's been a while since we've had a Golem doing anything here, unfortunately. And Gym, despite being the Pokemon that really started, I just pulled my earbuds out while I was trying to have a conversation about Gym. Despite the fact that Gym was so helpful early on, really hasn't done much recently. Now, the good part about this is that Gym can single-handedly flinch to Houndour. After that, Coffin comes in, which is a bit annoying, but I'm pretty sure Rock Blast can miss, and then I can get poisons. Oh yes, it's all coming together now. Don't worry, Gym planned for such an occasion and actually meant to miss, because now I'll get 5 hits, securing the kill on okay, 4, yep, that's fine too. Gym, I really wanted you to just sweep Archer with no problems, and you're making this very, very difficult, I'm not gonna lie. But have no fear, there's only a Houndoom in the back, and truly, what can a Houndoom do to the Gym? Go on, Gym, be the one to take down Team Rocket. He survives a feint attack, fires back with an Earthquake, and oh my god, look at that. Good job. Well done, Gym. I'm proud of you, because that might be the last battle that Gym ever participates in, potentially. I don't think I'll ever understand why Arcanine is considered a brown Pokemon. I mean, it looks pretty red to me, I can't lie. Now, in Ice Path, we have ourselves an opportunity for our final Pokemon, potentially our final Pokemon, maybe semi-final. And there it is, immediately, Swinub. Oh my god, you're perfect, because I really am unsure how we defeat Lance's Dragonite without an Ice type. And honestly, Swinub is absolutely adorable too. And I'm sad to say this. Now that we have ourselves our Swinub, it has to take a spot on the team. And it has to take the spot away from someone else. And I'm so sorry, Golem. As much as I love you, Gym, you're going to have to be taken off the team. For now, anyway, maybe we'll see you again one day, but if we don't, I appreciate everything you sacrificed for us. So many rocks thrown at so many bugs. And now Lizzie is gonna love relearning Ancient Power, which should, if we level it up again, not only does Lizzie learn Earthquake at level 40, it'd be so funny if I wrote over Ancient Power there, get rid of it just immediately. It will also evolve into a Mamoswine before we even face off with Clair. An amazing result. Turns out Kingdra is really hard to deal with, and Clair in general is really hard to deal with. There's a lot of things that you could do here. You could go Mamoswine and use her Ice-type moves, but then Kingdra comes in and Hydro Pumps you and you die. She also leads with a Gyarados with Intimidate, so if you lead with something with a lot of physical attack, like a Kangaskhan that can Outrage, then your physical attack is dropped and you can't one-shot the freaking Dragonairs anymore, and it causes all sorts of issues. So while we were sitting here, we've been talking about this for a long time, we've been thinking about this for a long time, but then I came to the conclusion that, you know what? Let's try a new strategy. Let's just freaking send it. Let's just send it and we'll figure it out as we go. I'm starting with the rat, and we might sack 1, we might sack 2. I don't know. Electric Boogaloo, etc. So I got G the rat. And the good thing about G is that G has Super Fang that can miss, and that's great, and we hope it misses. Oh, it didn't miss. So this brings it down to lower than half health while it Dragon Rages. Now that should be fine. I don't see a problem with that, because now we can hit the U-turn, boom, and that hopefully puts it in range of Kangaskhan with Outrage. Now, I don't think I should even... Oh, we take damage here. I didn't think about taking damage here. That's probably not good, but you know what? Again, we're just balling here. I could... Oh, wait, no, I actually Thunderbolt here. I Thunderbolt, and then we start using Outrage, because I'm pretty sure the next Pokemon should be Dragonair. Now that we're not intimidated, the Dragonair comes out. Dragonairs are a little bit annoying because they can do all sorts of things like Thunder Wave. But since we have Outrage, don't know why Kangaskhan learns Outrage actually, but I guess it makes sense. Like if your baby gets like, I don't know, falls down the stairs, you start beating up the nearest Dragonairs. We can one-shot it. Oh no, the Kingdra came out. Oh, this is too early. Wait, this is too early. Oh, my hands are up. Okay, Jesus, take the wheel. I can't do anything about it now. We're in. It does a lot of damage. That's actually still a 2-shot, even with the Citrus Berry recovery. If we get one more turn. Oh, the smoke screen. Oh, that's not good. Wait, don't miss. Lands it, yes! Yes! This is incredible. Lands it. This should kill, actually. This should kill. It's massive. Spent so much time trying to think about how to take down this Kingdra. It took down itself. I don't know why you came in there. That was silly of you, wasn't it? But now we have the Lumberry to snap myself out of confusion. 1 Pokemon left. This is where the battle truly begins. Let's just send Outrage. We miss! And now we're T-waved. Okay, that's not what I wanted to have happen there. Let's try it again. Dragon Pulse. I live a crit. I live a crit. We're fine. Dragon Pulse all you like. There we go. There's the outrage. And boom. We've done it. We didn't even have to sack anyone. I thought we really have to sack someone in this fight, but Mitch is just the greatest Pokemon that's ever existed. Oh my god. Round of applause for Mitch, please. There we have it. We don't even have the last badge yet, but we will get it. Oh my god, that was unbelievably stressful to plan, and turned out it wasn't really that bad. We just need a Lumberry. That's it. We just need a Lumberry and a Super Fang. That's all. There we go. There's the Rising badge. And we also get something very special here as well. Because you see, Dratini. Never mind, we don't get the Dratini. I was gonna say we get Dratini, wow, and evolves into Dragonite, a brown Pokemon. However, the champion battle is capped at level 50. Not level 55, so we'd never actually be able to use a Dragonite, even if we had one, because this game's really low on the levels. Professor Elm gives us the Master Ball, but the thing is, I don't know if I want Entei. Entei is the only brown legendary I believe that we can get in this. But I love Hobbs. I think Hobbs is great. Hobbs has more special attack than Entei does. It already has E-Speed. Truly, what could Entei bring to the table that Hobbs does not already bring? Also, Arcanine is my favorite Pokemon of all time. I don't know if I want to replace it. Hello, you're looking so glorious and gorgeous. If only you were brown and usable. And now the epic battle between Ho-Oh and Mitch shall begin and end very quickly, because you could... I love how they just stand around after you run away from it, and they're just like, okay. All right. Kind of a waste of time. Why did you make us come all the way up here if you were just going to run away? Bit of a waste of time, honestly. And from my perspective, I'm like, oh, I didn't make you come up here. It's just something I needed to do for the story anyway. Now, before we get into the Elite Four, we have to face one last battle versus the rival. And the rival has done such good work in this so far. So strong and so terrifying and so scary, which is why I'm now going to click Flamethrower 6 times in a row. And quite frankly, I don't think there's anything that our rival here can do about it. I love the fact that they don't evolve Golbat into Crobat until they learn to be, you know, good and nice to Pokemon. It's a little bit of a team story. You got burned, idiot! Sorry, it's a little bit of a team storytelling there, because Golbat evolves via happiness. Am I really getting outsped by all these Pokemon? Why am I so slow? Ah, it's the speed reduction nature. That'll be what does it. But Cyrus has a Crobat because he's just widely known as a good person. You know, I didn't realize how good it would be that we let the rival start with Meganium and Chikorita, because Hobbs can really just torch the entire team. And I've chosen specifically not to get Entei in this run. We're not getting Entei, because I don't want to replace my beautiful, wonderful Arcanine on the squad. Not even for a legendary. I even have the Master Ball. Not going to use it. It's also environmental storytelling that the Haunter doesn't evolve into a Gengar because Silver has no friends to trade with. Can someone tell me why Primeape can't learn Drain Punch? What do you mean Primeape can't learn Drain Punch? What? What are you talking about? It's literally a fighting type. Why would it not be able to learn Drain Punch? Welcome to Mount Mortar, everyone. The place that we will get our actual fighting type. Up the waterfall we go. This cave is a lot bigger than I thought it would be, to be honest. My goodness, this is a massive dungeon. I don't think I've ever gotten Tyrogue in this video game before. I've never had a reason to until now. Oh, there he is. It's the Karate King. Okay, we have to fight him. And if we win, if we beat both of his Hitmons in battle, it's just awkward that he doesn't have a Hitmontop. I feel like it's weird that he doesn't have a Hitmontop, and I feel like he should have a Hitmontop. I don't know, like, why does he not have a Hitmontop? Why does no one in the Johto region have any Johto Pokemon? But there is our Tyrogue. Now, I don't really mind if we get Hitmonlee or Chan. I think both is fine. I just don't want top. I just don't want top. I don't want to have anything to do with top. It's already a plus attack nature minus defense. So I'm most likely going to get Hitmonlee. Who made Iron so expensive? I do want a Hitmonchan, because Hitmonlee just doesn't seem as safe as Hitmonchan. But my god, there's so much money. After force feeding my Tyrogue 75 irons. Just kidding, I don't have that many. We get +1 into defense. Okay, dude, it said it wouldn't have any effect. Like, why is it equal? I don't want it to be equal. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, defense is slightly more now. Hold on, we got the defense. No, it's equal. Okay. We got 18 defense and 17 attack. We just need to get to level 20 with defense being high. Oh, no, it's equal. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, can I get more irons? There's only one way to get more EVs, because irons cap out about 100 EVs for some reason. That's silly. I don't know why it's silly, but they do. We can go and EV train the old-fashioned way. All right, it's a level 3 Geodude. You can't one-shot a level... You can't two-shot a level 3 Geodude. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, you're struggling so much to kill anything. What is wrong with you? After grinding on many a Geodudes, I am happy to say that we got 0 attack and 2 defense, which means we are guaranteed to get ourselves a Hitmonchan. There we go. 2 defense, that's all we asked for. That's all we needed. That's all we wanted. Look at that. Beautiful Hitmonchan. We have our team pretty much good to go. The team is looking incredible and amazing. We're going to start by giving Alakazam choice specs because it has a very vital job to do. I have the concepts of a really good plan. And if I finish the plan, it might be fantastic. And who knows? It could be incredible. Before we go into the Elite Four, I just want to let you all know that the brown Pokemon have been far superior to anything I could have imagined, and also used Code Pat as a game or something. To begin, I'm not expecting too much resistance from the first couple Elite Four members. You know, as cool as Will's bit is, there's not really much that can stand up to the unbridled power of a Choice Specs Alakazam that has Shadow Ball, super effective Shadow Ball. Ideally, this will one-shot every single member of his team. I did calc this before because I'm a massive sweaty nerd that really doesn't want to lose. So I didn't want to go back to the start because of a silly mistake, but this should kill everything. Jinx goes down to a Shadow Ball. Gamba has been absolutely incredible. It is, I will say, quite funny that it's now 2 generations in a row where we've relied so heavily on a really powerful Psychic type to just kind of one-shot everything that we come across. But, you know, Psychic types in the early gens are just that good. Okay, I thought Bruno was the next guy that was up, but no, it's actually Koga. We're going to switch things up a little bit here. We're actually going to put Hobbs in the front of the party because of a little boy named Fortress. Now, Fortress, usually not really that much of an issue, but to an Alakazam, massive, massive issue. So what we're going to hope for here is we're really going to hope that Arios going down to a fire type for some reason, for some stupid, nonsensical reason. We're going to hope that that baits out Fortress, which it probably shouldn't, but there we go. There's Fortress. Koga working at 9% brain power today, apparently. Now, Fortress does have Explosion, and the reason why I didn't lead with my Alakazam and just spam Psychics into it until it dies is because Explosion will one-shot my Alakazam, and I really need that for later on, so I couldn't let that happen. The Muck's a little bit awkward. I didn't specifically plan for the Muck. I'm just going to use a Flamethrower and hope that it does enough damage that I can two-shot it. Ooh, it doesn't. Ooh, that's awkward. Oh, he's got the Black Sludge as well, isn't he? All right. You know, we're going to hope that Flame Wheel takes it down just enough to where Flamethrower can kill it the next turn without it using any kind of healing item, which I think it should. As long as I don't miss. Yeah, here we go. Okay, no healing item was triggered there, and Muck goes down to the Flamethrower, which is fantastic news. And Crobat comes in, and truly, I don't really have an idea of what to do here. We're just going to wing it and see what happens. This is why we bring Jim, because, oh, Jim's going to miss every hit now. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's all right. Jim doesn't miss. Step as many double teams as you want. I'm lying. Please stop saying I'm double teams. Please stop. Jim's incredible. Jim, you just need to hit, I believe, 4 times. Okay, that's quite... Okay, Jim, you need to hit 5 times. And that's not much. It's just all of the ones that you can hit. Come on, Jim. Hit 5 times. Okay, 3. 3's fine. You just need to land another one. Oh, God, it keeps using double team. This is so dumb. Hey, there isn't really much a Crobat can do to me, but I'm also not doing anything to it either. And I really need to conserve Rock Blast for later on in the Elite Four challenge, too. So I'm just going to use Rock Throw, and I don't know, maybe it'll kill. It did! Oh, my God, Jim, you're once a legend, always a legend. Venomoth comes in next, and I would like to switch out here. Alakazam safely comes in here because it doesn't... Oh, okay, I mean, that's not... Okay, I was really hoping that you wouldn't do that of all things, but okay. Okay, it has Psychic, but it doesn't really... Oh my God, that did a lot of damage. Okay, I was going to say, but that won't do a lot of damage. And goodness me, look at that. But we also have Earthquake, and Earthquake might kill if we're lucky. Okay, brilliant. There we go. There's the second Elite Four member done. Next up is Bruno. Bruno, always known to be a massive challenge no matter where you fight him. He's always so tough. I will say I do respect the fact that Bruno actually has Johto Pokemon. There's no real strategy here. I'll just let you know. I'm going to click Psychic 5 times and it will kill every single one of his Pokemon and it's not going to be close. Oh no, Onix has Sturdy. Except it's the Sturdy that doesn't actually save you from being one-hit KO'd in this generation. So there goes Onix. I mean, if anything, this is only going to be more and more unfair as the battle goes on because I'm going to level up to level 49. You're definitely dead to a Psychic. I mean, maybe if Bruno had like a Steelix, then I'd be forced to consider what I'd start with and all that. But no, he only has an Onix instead. And quite frankly, there is nothing that poor Bruno can do to stop the onslaught of Psychics from taking down every single one of his Pokemon. Does he even have Mach Punch? He has Bullet Punch. He didn't even use it. He has Bullet Punch, but he chose not to use it. All right, next up is Karen. And, you know, she's a bit of an awkward one, to be honest. There's a lot of ideas I had going into this fight, and they're all kind of pedangly and wibbly wobbly. But we're going to try our best. I have 5 Drain Punches. And I'm going to use 2 of them on this Umbreon right now. And I'm going to hope and pray that this Umbreon does not confuse Raimi. Please don't. Please don't. Double team. Oh, no. Oh, I'm also going to hope and pray that I don't miss my next Drain Punch. Come on, it's only 1. It's only... No! Okay. All right. I do need at least 2 Drain Punches for later. So please, for the love of God, don't... Oh, no. Okay, not a great start. I'm also being damaged, so really, really bad. We're going off the rails already because 2 misses there, and now I'm confused too, which is great. I really need her not to heal. Earthquake shouldn't allow her to heal. I missed again. Oh my God, dude. You have 1 double team. A single double team. Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ, Umbreon. Everybody loves you, but like everybody should hate you. And that baits in Houndoom. Now, Houndoom is a massive, massive problem, you see, because since I got damaged when I was fighting the Umbreon, switching into Houndoom is now substantially less effective. In fact, I don't even know if I will survive this. Okay, we did. I didn't get burned. That's massive. We have the Choice Scarf on so we can guarantee outspeed and we can use Drain Punch. Now, I really don't know if I live a second... Oh, we crit. The crit. Wait, that wasn't a crit? That wasn't a... Wait, what? That wasn't a crit? Okay, something... Okay, you know what? I'll take it. I don't know how that just happened, but fine. All right, cool. Chill, 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 chill. It did have a 62% chance to Oko. I don't know why I was confused on that. I literally said that it had a 62% chance to Oko before we even started the battle. But then she has a Vileplume and a Gengar. And those are things that are very psychicable. We have a guaranteed line to victory now because it's probably going to go for Petal Dance on the Golem. Yes, a crit will never kill me here. Fantastic. And now Psychic should be able to clean up the Vileplume. I always outspeed the Gengar, even though it has Destiny Bond for some stupid reason. And a Psychic cleans up the Gengar as well. Nice. Okay. All right. It's all coming together now in a brand new adventure. We have defeated all the Elite Four members without losing a Pokemon yet. Now, there's only 1 battle left in the entire Johto region, and I feel like it is good to end where we begin. So we are leading with Mitch. And honestly, I don't really know if Mitch can do much in this fight. I really wouldn't want to sacrifice anyone in this battle, but we might have to. Immediately getting intimidated does kind of suck, but we do have Fake Out to start. So a little bit of free damage. Not much, but it could be the difference maker because now we T-Bolt. And T-Bolt does... Oh, that's kill range, I think. That is potentially... Oh, that's a lot of damage there. But if we this T-Bolt takes it out, then Mitch could potentially live another day. Come on, Mitch. Come on, Mitch. Yes! Oh, fantastic start from Mitch there. An amazing start, an amazing end. And now the Dragonites start to come out. Maybe, yo, does Mitch learn Ice Beam? Maybe I should have taught it Ice Beam. It's a level 50 Dragonite already. All right, mate. All right, chill out. Unfortunately, I think this is as far as Mitch will go because we have to, we can't lose this. We can't lose right at the end. So we're going to try and hit it with a return. It doesn't do much damage. It's locked itself into Outrage and we don't have any fairy types. And I'm sorry, Mitch. You've done so well, but you have to go now. I'm so sorry. You're locked into Outrage. But that allows Lizzie to come in. And while we have a 5% chance to miss Ice Fang, Lizzie says, not today. And Ice Fang comes in and takes out the first of 3 Dragonites that we have to face here. Then Charizard, of course, bloody Charizard comes in. But Charizard and Aerodactyl were the reasons that we brought Golem. Oh my God, that still did a little bit of damage. A little bit more than I was hoping it would do. But as long as we don't get flinched here and we don't miss Rock Blast, then Charizard... Yep, it goes down to 2 Rock Blasts. Well, it should anyway. Please, 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 please. Yes. Oh, we get a crit. I don't know if we needed that, but we do get the crit there. Woo, okay, we still need Gym to take down the Aerodactyl. That's why it has a Citrus Berry, so it can restore its health, which means, unfortunately, we need to switch out now. And I don't know which of the 2 Dragonites this is. This could either be Thunder or it could be Blizzard. Unfortunately, I think we have to sack Arcanine, which is a heartbreaker for me to say because Arcanine is my favorite Pokemon of all time. But, oh, it went for the Blizzard and missed. Okay, you know what? If you can 1 versus 1 this Dragonite, Hobbs, I'd be so impressed. That is so much damage. Oh my God, that is a ridiculous number of damages. I'm sorry, Arcanine, you don't really help us out too much in the rest of the fight, but you got the burn. Okay, wait, yo, hold on. Can Arcanine 1 versus 1 this Dragonite? It's burns now. It's going to be doing half as much damage. Hold on, Hobbs. Hold the line. It's going to continue using Dragon Rush, and I don't really want to switch out on the Dragon Rush. It could miss. I go for the E-Speed. It could miss. I don't know if E-Speed's going to do any more damage. It doesn't bring it into range. No. Hobbs dies, and it's going to heal next turn. But that does do just enough so that Lizzie can come in and follow up with an Ice Fang. The only way this can go wrong is if I get 2 Nat 1s. If I missed Ice Fang twice in a row. Okay, there's one. There's 1 5% chance. We don't miss the second one, though. Oh my God, don't scare me like that, dude. Do not scare me like that. I think this should be a guaranteed kill, though. Okay. Woo! Lizzie, you're scaring me a little bit. Then comes in the final Dragonites, which we just follow up with another Ice Fang. We missed one of the Ice Fangs, but thankfully we didn't miss two. Ice Shard wouldn't have been safer because it wouldn't kill. You see that right there? That is the small chance of it surviving, which is, you know, kind of terrifying. And now I have a chance to miss here. You're going to full restore. I have a chance to miss. Please don't. Okay, there it is. This also has a very good chance to KO, which it does. Oh my God. Yes, 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 yes. And now there's only one Pokemon left in the battle. Yeah, I would love to learn Mist. Yeah, mate, please. Give us Mist. In fact, just remove all my moves and just replace them all with Mist and Safeguard, please. And unfortunately, this is where Lizzie and the rest of us part ways, because while I believe that Ice Fang will do a lot of damage, unless we get a flinch or a freeze here, it won't kill. Oh, Lizzie does not want to go anywhere. Lizzie wants to live. Oh, wait, he has another full restore. Okay, I mean, that's a little bit anticlimactic, but it's fine. As long as I don't miss another one. Oh my God, we just killed. We just straight up killed. Lizzie has done it. Lizzie has done it. Congratulations, Lizzie has pulled us through that battle, and we are now Johto champions. The freeze right at the end just to survive was absolutely ridiculous and insane. I want to say that. Thank you so much, Lizzie. Now, we did have a backup in case that did happen. We had Golem as a backup with a Citrus Berry. Aerodactyl couldn't really touch us very much, and we would have been able to take it out, hopefully with some Rock Blast, unless I missed all my Rock Blasts. And even if that happened, I had an Alakazam in the back that would deal a load of damage with Psychic and hopefully outspeed. But still, oh my God. Well, that is how you defeat the Johto region with only brown Pokemon.